I fucked up the graphic. I fucked up the graphic. Help. Oh my god. It's a disaster. Ah! That's not the right screen. We're in the Scapolo event, by the way. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it in. We're there. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm starting to understand how Feather Client works since I'm trying to load my game not on Feather Client, and it's a little bit difficult. I'm understanding how the mods work in Feather. That's not what I thought. What? So this just goes in there? So what, are you using a different folder? How? I'm just gonna put... Okay, hold on. What if I do this? Oh, does it create... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all of the mods in my mods folder. I'm going to put them inside of a separate folder so the mods folder doesn't recognize them. Because it can only recognize stuff when it's inside of the folder. Or when it's not inside of another folder. So I can put a mod inside of a folder inside of my mods folder. It won't recognize it. I'm going to then go to Feather Client. I'm going to try to load up something. I'm going to try to load up 1.20.1 or 1.21.1 that I have. Let's see what happens. Because there are mods on this. Yeah, so I got accepted into the Scapolo event. Wolfie didn't lock in soon enough. He's washed. He's no longer my goat. I lied. Man, a bunch of really good people, or I don't want to say a bunch of good people since I don't know who good people are, but a bunch of people whose names I know of also got knocked really early. So apparently it was just like, it was a bloodbath. Yeah, so we're in the Scapolo event, and I'm trying to find a place, and I already got denied by the fucking Emperor. He said, no, I don't want you, you fucking, he said, I don't want you, you trick-ass hoe. That's what he told me. He told me that explicitly. He told me, I do not want you, you trick-ass hoe. And so that's kind of a bummer, for sure. So I'm trying to find somewhere else, something else to do. Because right now I got nothing. I could try to guard, like... There's a couple of, like, other royal roles, like a prince and a princess. But I feel like I looked at the princess... And she said she would do nothing and fucking vibe heavy. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting for her. So I don't know if I want to go down unless we want to vibe heavy. But I worry that vibing heavy is going to end up kind of being cringe, which is always the fear, I think, whenever it comes to vibing, because I want to have good vibes. There's also something I saw that interested me in the recruitment channel, because I was scrolling down the recruitment channel. Do you know how many fucking civilizations there are? There's like 100, dude. There's like literally 100 fucking civilizations. There are so fucking many, dude. It's actually insane. Half of these things are not going to pan out to be anything at all, but there's a lot. And I wanted to get that off my chest. I saw somebody trying to start a news organization, but not just any news organization, an actual broadcast. They wanted a news broadcast. And I am under the impression that this person has no fucking idea what they're doing. But I want to, they have a Discord with a profile picture of what I believe is Walter White in a hijab. So I'm going to join this Discord. I'm going to see what's happening. Okay, let's just see. It's up in Advice Shack. Oh, Jesus. Okay, never mind. These are all bums. Alright, never mind. Get me the fuck out of here. Holy shit, no. Holy shit, no. Okay, these people have no idea what they're doing. Okay, I thought they were actually going to do like a thing. No, these people have no idea what they're doing. Alright, awesome. Awesome. Pretty epic. I wanted to just chill and play some Minecraft today. Just like, I don't know, like fuck around and see what we can do. Maybe play some PvP. That's what I wanted to start doing. But we also need to start DMing people. And this is the worst part of this event for me. I have to DM people to try and get something. And I hate that. I hate having to DM people to ask for, I hate having to ask for shit. I feel like I'm a beggar, like going around door to door with a bread basket out. Like, oh, please, somebody fucking make me do something interesting at this fucking event. I don't want to do that. I hate that. That's the worst thing. Now, I will say, if there is one guy who can raw dog a fucking event and make it cool, it is Sheep003. I am known to do that. We react to the finals on stream? No, I don't care. Genuinely, I don't give a shit unless it's Wolfie. I don't care about Pokemon intrinsically. In fact, I'm not super invested in it. I don't care about the story, all right? I don't know about any of these competitors. The problem with Pokemon is that it's super hard to watch as like a sport. Unless you care about the game as itself, it's hard for me to care because I can't like follow any one particular player or follow a story or follow something I can't follow that. It's so hard to follow that because I can't see any of the fucking matches because all the matches that I want to see are not streamed. They're just not shown, which really sucks. So it's hard for me as a fan of sports who likes sports in general to follow Pokemon as a sport because it's so hard to watch. Unless you really, really like the game itself and you just want to see two people who are good at the game play, that's fine. I don't really care about that. I want to see the storyline. I want to see, champions and all that. That's me. So yeah, unfortunately, I just don't give a shit. Also, I have a beer. There's a bunch of beer at work and I got some because I like beer more than wine. And I found this. Key Lime Goes. It's a sour ale. I don't know what the fuck a sour ale is. I've never heard of this in my life. If it's anything that I think it might be, it's going to be like a fruity little drink. And you know how I feel about alcohol. I love my fruity little drinks. I'm a fruity little guy who loves his fruity little drinks. So I want to see if this is like an actual if it's actually like sour or it's just like fruity. Because it's got a very fruity packaging. I gotta open, sorry. That's the way I've been opening beer cans, like, since I started opening beer cans. Oh, damn. That's actually sour. Holy shit. It's, like, very slight, but there are actually sour notes to this. Yo, this is sick. It's like the lightest, most laid-back, refreshing beer I've ever had. Very light alcohol taste. It's almost like... It's like drinking lime-flavored water, but with like a little bit more. It's like lime-flavored water. It's like mixing lime juice and water, but like a little bit like extra on the side. Yeah, this is sick. I like that a lot. I'm a big fan. You could be gambling on matches. I got 12K. You do not have 12K. 12 fucking K? Are you? I hope you are referring to channel points. I hope you are, for your sake, I hope you're referring to channel points. Look, I do like gambling as much as the next guy. Channel points. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why I assumed you had 12K dollars. What a stupid assumption to make. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. What a stupid assumption that... Oh, yeah, I saw that Reggie Alecki team. I'm like, oh, Reggie Alecki? There's like a Ho-Oh team. There's a Reggie Alecki team, bro. There's some freaky shit in this tournament. And some freaky shit is top cutting. I'm like, I fuck with that. I don't understand it, but I like it. What is Reggie Alecki doing? Is it like... Let me check Reggie Alecki's stats. I wonder if it can be like a decent attacker. I don't know if it's got like a fatty attack stat, or it's just like super fast so it can support super good. It's got a okay. It's like 100 it's 100 attack, 100 special attack. It's like a weaker mixed attacker. What moves does it get? Electro web. Damn, super fast. I got sorry. I'm looking at rapid skin and thinking that's important. No, this is VGC. Rain Dance. That is not a bad move for a really fast team. On an electric move? Hold on, what's his ability? Transistor. It's a signature ability. Its special attack is multiplied by 1.5 during damage calculate. Oh, okay. So it just gets a... What the fuck are these overpowered abilities, bro? Okay, it's 1.3. So what the fuck are these abilities? My ability is that I get a straight up attack boost. What the fuck are these abilities? Can we get some interesting abilities, bro? What is this? Okay, so it's just like a really strong electric attacker. What else does it have, though? Electric terrain. Dude, these abilities are so fraudulent, dude. I just think that some of these abilities are stupid, bro. I'm just saying, I think some of these abilities are like stupidly, they're probably just stupidly broken. That's my big problem with them. Less that they're like not interesting and more that they're just like stupid broken. That's probably my real issue. It's a real issue that I have. Let's no longer lie to ourselves. You know? Yeah, so, okay, I might be DMing people. I'm gone. Is there some fucking match that you want to watch? I need to start DMing people about like things that I can do. Cause man, this is a super organized empire again. And I'm worried that I might be walking into I might walk into a bad situation where I don't have anything to do, and that would suck. That would suck if I had nothing to do and the event would be boring because of it. Now, I will say raw dogging it is my specialty. I'm the raw dog king. If there's one guy who can raw dog shit, it is me. But I also don't want to do that because I feel like, to be fair, the last time I didn't raw dog stuff, it was like last event, and that ended really badly. So, and it's also, there's just so much less opportunity to be important in this event with 2,000 players, bro. 2,000? How am I gonna be important at all, right? There's an Axe server. There's a couple of custom servers. Crystal Duel server. There's a UHC server. Oh man, if I play UHC, I'm gonna get cooked. Let's just play Axe for a little bit, huh? That's an easier game mode for me to understand. There's a lot less shit going on. Okay, hold on. I need to check the Holy Hydra Empire. The Holy Hydra Empire. Royalty. We have John Hydra. Okay, this guy's just an alt. We have the Crown Prince. Molly Hydra, the Crown Prince. Huh. I also DM'd John Top because John Top, my boy, Jonathan Top, he said to me, try asking one of the Royal Princes or Fief leaders, Molly Hydra or Quip. I don't know if I could get Quip. Quip seems like a much more like a... I don't think John Top is going to be much help. I don't think he's going to like stick out his neck for me, nor do I expect him to, right? He's got other shit he needs to worry about, right? Let's see. Let's see how I do. I haven't played this in a fucking hot minute, so... Damn. Nice! Get around the shield. Good. Good move. Nice. Okay, that guy was not great, but I also okay, I'm relearning. Just get into the rhythm of things. That's it. Nice, very good. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can, like, find any, like... Oh, we need a blank. Jofiel probably already has a whole... Jofiel, I know, is, like, super well connected. I don't know if I should ask Jofiel. I've never... Like, I hung out with Jofiel, like... Maybe not hang out. I've hung out with Jofiel, like... I've talked with Jofiel, like, moderately. In some aspect, you know? Yeah, it's not gonna work, buddy. I am kind of an axe merchant. I don't know if I have bad ping or he does. Okay, he does. Damn, he was glitching all over the place. I get the win, but damn, that was rough. Wolfram is the prince. Prince Wolfram. Deadass. Is he a fief leader? He's a fief leader. So apparently the way that this is, it's like split up into fiefdom recruitment. Yeah, apparently there's like a bunch of fiefs. Principality of Joshelm Islands, White Harbor, the Crown, Fluxion, of course, he's got one. I'm gonna disable my... We've got Wolfram, XX King, Jofiel, John Top. Interesting. So this is like the this is about fighting, yes? Oh damn, John Top is talking about him being the Bodyguard that received no recognition. That's hilarious. Interesting. Damn, so this is like a really... It's... Okay, so there's like... This is super divided. Sidefall? There's a lot of thieves. What the fuck? I want to work for like the big dog. Like if I could work for Quip, that'd be fucking amazing. Because he's like the big dog. He's the big dick man. But I feel like Quip is already like entertaining so many different individuals. I can't imagine he'd be like, yeah, I want this guy. Knowing that I have been a bum in the past, and knowing that I don't really know Quip like that. Oh, I should have just held. I should have held. I guess I could have just gone for the behind the back, right? Because that's the play. No, hold on. Chill out, chill out, chill out. You doing okay, boss? Yeah, better crit trading. Damn, this might just be a local thief leader thing. Damn it! I had my shield out. Damn. I keep on fucking bum rushing, I think. I don't know how to get out of, like, the shield, like, when we're both shielding up. I don't know how to get out of it. Man, this beer is so good. Fuck, I love it. I don't know what the play is here. Oh, shit. Damn, bro, what the fuck am I spamming my goddamn... Unbind your Q? I keep fat fingering it. Shut up. Yeah, bro's cooking me. You wanna fight, bro? I'm gonna fucking talk. Damn. Yeah, holy shit. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing, bro. Get me back in sword duels. That's easier. Jesus Christ. I feel like at least I understand how sword duels work a little bit. This is... You dyslexic or something? Shut the fuck up, dog. What is this guy's problem? Get me out of here. Get me back in... what is this? OP kit PvP? Oh, it's just What do? I just jump off and I fight people? Fuck it, I guess. We ball, right? Do I have to pick a class before I can jump? Give me heavy. Heck yeah. Get your ass back here, boy. You want to fight? Get your ass back here, boy. Why you running? Why you running? I want to kill you. I want to kill you. Where are you going? Okay, fine. Be that way. We're going to be lame. Oh my god, you can run out of hunger? Oh no, that's your sprint meter. Oh, that's quirky, I guess. Guess it stops running. Or I guess it almost encourages it. I'll just get a random crit on you. Oh. Damn, I got cooked. Barbarian with the axe. Pawn. Sure, whatever this is. Sweeping edge. I don't know about that one. If I was trying to go for combos, I feel like this is not like combo city though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn. Damn, I got nailed. Jesus. My bad, bro. Oh, I almost had him. Dude, I had something. That was pretty cute. Axe boy. I don't want to get into a crit. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a bummer. Hopefully this will just train me to like aim better. I don't know. There's like pretty basic shit. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. Just randomly third-partied. Don't worry about me. Yo. Ooh-wee! You wanna fight, dog? Oh. Damn. I got... Oh, he was 3 left. Damn. I had 1 hit on him. I would have won 2. That's a bummer. Ah, I had 1 left too. That sucks. Hopefully this will just improve my aiming more than anything. Oh shit. Yep. Oh man, I got super cooked. Can I shrink 2 kills together? So what I was... Man, I gotta really think about this event more. What else was I thinking about as I try not to think too much about the video game that I'm playing? I said Minecraft PvP had to be like a relaxed thing, you know? Bro, I can't aim. Ooh, there's a flick. Get your bum ass back here, boy. I know you're low, and I need my health back. I missed him. That's so funny. I missed him. That's brutal. What's up, buddy? Bro, I miss everything. Yeah, brutality. Damn, what a miss. Wish, whiff, whiff. Most kills 21, most kills 4. Total kills 21. Total deaths 32. Yikes. So we are still on negative KD. We gotta lock in. Can I end today with a positive KD, I wonder? This guy seems to be a... Okay, I don't really want to fight him. Man, I don't know who I got to DM. Quip would be a fucking hard... Let him fight. I'll let him go at it. Alright, what's up, friend? Let's go, baby. Oh, what a beautiful little... Nah, he got the hit on me. He slightly got the crit before I did, and so he got the win. That's a bummer. Because he messed up my crits. That's cute. I like that. Sorry, buddy. I thought you were. I thought you were alive, my friend. I had to do it to you. Unfortunate. Who's taking shots from long distance? Oh, dude, if I had... Oh, man, my aim. If I could just aim a little bit better, bro, I would be cooking right now. What a bummer. Bro, what are these two people teaming up on me for? What the hell? What the hell, boy? What the hell, boy? So rude. Come on, bro. We won. Alright, buddy. Come on. Let's fight. Wanna kick some ass? Let's kick some ass. Come on, boy. What was bro up to? Hey, come on now. What you running for, water wave? Oh, because you were low. Why? Okay, hold on. Oh, dude, I thought I had that hit too. Oh, what a bummer. What a tragedy that was.
Listen up. There's a lot of things to watch out for.
Yo, screw you, Rebel.
Screw you, John Dog. Trap their entire army. They have the height advantage and
What is happening? What is this video?
Breaking news. Rebel.
This did not... What the fuck is happening? Somebody made a meme. John Top is tweaking, bro. John Top is a thief leader. Maybe I should just not do anything. Maybe just let myself be military, build some shit. I'd probably be bored as hell, though. I like the politics, bro. I like knowing things. I like knowing things. Man, I would love to do like some video editing stuff maybe, but I can't because I got a mace kit. There's the UHC duel. It's probably best for practice. Yeah, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm kind of left out here to dry here. I've left myself out here to soak, and I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna go ice boat race, I think. Get me out of here. Damn, Minecraft PvP got boring that fast, huh? I think it's fun in small bursts. I like sword PvP a lot more because it's just a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very, I don't have to think too hard. It's very relaxing. Very rhythmic. Makes it a lot easier to do things. Same thing with ice boat racing. It's like very rhythmic for me, so I can just like think about stuff when I need to. I guess the question right now is that what are we thinking about for this particular event? Man, I got nothing here. I'm sure a million people have DM'd Quip, and so I'm not like super. I'm not super interested in showing off. Okay, this is what fuck ass map is this? I'm sure Quip has had a million different people fucking throw DMs his way. Now, I do know that I have a little bit more sway than regular people, but even still, I'm not trying to ego boost myself here. This is where we need to chill out on the ego boosting shit. We are not him, unfortunately. As I send myself straight into the grass. I am not him, unfortunately, and so I have to be wary of that. Man, I hate these fucking F1 maps. What is this? What the hell? What is... Okay, it's one of those. Yeah, I don't know. I will think about it. This is just a fear. If I DM Quip, he's just gonna say no, and I'm like, I fucking wasted his time, or whatever. Have I ever DM'd Quip before? That's a good question. I never DM'd Not Hydra, and I raw dogged it. Have I ever DM'd Quip? That's a great question. I don't even know. No, we have never DM'd before. Interesting. Fascinating, even. Not a raw... I've seen Quip plenty, too. That's the interesting thing. I guess I'm not a big DMer either, so it's not it shouldn't be shocking, but still. I guess everybody wants to be a fucking... This map could actually be fun for a change. What to do, what to do. Maybe I should just play a break on it. After all, there's a lot of stuff that I do want to do in civ events, but I can't because of the lack of technology. I want to actually see if I can mess around with that news idea a little bit harder. That's really what I want to do, mess around with that news idea more. I need to figure out a lot of stuff. Sorry, I'm just thinking through another idea. I'm thinking through that news idea. Oh shit, a race. I want to do that. 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 Even if it's on a shitty... Oh, never mind. I can't do that. Oh shit, I thought I had it. I thought I pushed it. I did not push it. That's a fun turn if I can actually learn how to do it. I'm still going to be up ahead by like a full second because I didn't crash, which is certainly a benefit. I hate people asking, how do I get better at something? What do you mean, how do you get better at something? If you were actually trying to get better at something, you wouldn't ask that question. I'm being so dead ass about that. If you actually wanted to learn something, you'll learn it. You'll figure out how to learn it yourself. That's the best advice I could give. Figure out if you actually want to learn something. And if you actually want to learn how to do something, you're going to learn it yourself. You're not going to sit around and fucking asking people how to learn. Or how to... You're not going to sit around asking people how to do a thing. You're going to do the thing and figure out how to do the thing. And then when you're actually stuck on something, you'll come to them and you'll ask them a very specific question about the thing, not about the thing in general. You'll ask about a very specific part of the thing. I think I could get top 100 if I'm a little bit better. Granted, it's not a very hard map to get top 100 on. Or I guess it's not because a bunch of people haven't driven it yet. It's actually a pretty good map. I don't know why people haven't driven it more. It's a very fun map. It's very enjoyable, I'd say. Like right there, I just did that turn like really good. Not really good. I just did that turn slightly better, and I got a full second shaved off. Like, let's be serious right here. We're not exactly, you know, we're not exactly cooking with fire here. I don't know if that's a good turn or a bad turn. I like to cut those 360 super close. Oh, well, God tells me it's good, so. Whatever the green clock says, so. There's a final turn. No, I'm tripping. I don't know if that was fast or slow. I think it was slow. But they're telling me no. What do you mean? I feel like I'm doing everything wrong, and I'm still getting good results. Okay, that was bad. Alright. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. 160? I could have had a 2-second time save if I was good. This map looks fun. What is this called? Clash Royale? Oh, boys. Can't we just have a normal map, ladies and gentlemen? Why do I keep falling off at that one particular point? That's... Oh, it's because it's a random 2-block gap. I always think it's a 1-block gap when I'm heading into it. What's this? Oh, no. What am I witnessing? I can't believe it. It's Clash Royale. Why did they put that there? Why would you do that? Is this the entire map? That's hilarious. Damn it. Oh, I spun. God damn it. Fuck. I hate that entrance. It's so tight for no reason. Come on. Thank you. Okay. I pressed the back key for whatever the fuck reason. Thinking that would somehow slow me down. It's still gonna be a massive time save. Even as I clip the edges. It's a huge time save. It's good for 598th in the world. Why the fuck are there so many times in this map? It's not even that good. It's a very short, like, kind of mid-tech map. Okay, and then we go around, and then we go around, and we go around, and then we go around, and then we go around, and then we go around. Oh, come on! Directly through, and then we just go right through. We're saving another 4 seconds. What do you mean? I don't know if we're gonna do better than that, boys. I do not know. Maybe like maybe a half a second improvement off that, but yikes, brother. That's a run and a half right there. Yeah, wow. I will get even on a good start. I'll go even on a good start because my start was just so good. Is a 360 better, I wonder? If I just like... let my boat naturally spin. I doubt it. It's an interesting question, though. Yeah, okay, so there is time save. It's just a little bit ugly, unfortunately. Man, those double 2-block apps are actually super tight. Much more difficult than advertised. Huh. Last week at work is next week, and so I am thinking through things. Because the job application stuff is like, that is like, yeah, that's what's going to happen. Oh, damn, I had to run. That's what's going to happen. But I've been also, I've decided on, I'm going to make I'm making changes, boys. We're making changes in the life of Sheepo 3. We're not going to half-ass it either. These are going to be some real serious, some real serious shit. Sheep is going to switch up his entire, like, I think I want to lose weight. That's what I do want to do. I want to lose weight. The question is not do I want to lose weight? It's how am I going to do it? And I think the real answer to that is just I'm going to fucking eat less. That's the real secret. I think I'm eating pretty healthy as is. I just need to eat less food. And so if I'm going to adapt some stuff into my diet. I want more fiber and I want less shit food. So what I'm going to do, here's my initial plan. I'm going to change meal prep. Instead of 5 days a week, we're going to add it. We're going to bump it to 6. 6 days of meal prep a week. What does that mean? It means I want to do all of my meal prep on... I want to do all my shopping plus cooking on Saturday. I want to do all of it on one gigantic, like... one gigantic run on Saturday. That is the new plan of action. Gigantic meal / cooking day. Stream might be a little bit... It's probably going to fuck stream, or it's going to fuck my day. So Saturday is going to be a very busy day for me, which means no more slacking. I've been doing a lot of slacking on Saturday, and I want to not do that anymore. So we're initializing anti-slack policies on this stream for Sheep003. We're not going to be getting cooked anymore. Therefore, I'll have Sunday to basically do everything I want to do. Now, arguably, I should be doing all this on Sunday, which would probably even be better. Probably better for my... But then I'd also have to go to bed at a very specific hour, and that would suck, because then I'd also have to stream and go to bed at a specific hour. I also need to decide when I want to wake up and go to bed, because I don't want to keep doing my, like, my 3 to fucking whatever schedule, because it's fucked and it sucks. I wake up at 1 and I go to bed at 5. I want to push that forward. I'm thinking I can go to bed at, like, 9 or 10. Maybe 9 would be best. Go to bed at 9, wake up at fucking... What would that be? 8 hours of sleep. I'm calculating it out. 9 to... I'm trying to think. It'd be 9 to 5. Damn, that's hilarious. My sleep schedule would be 9 to 5. Which seems pretty reasonable to me, honestly. Oh my god, what a fucking run, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god. I realized how much time save there is on this map. Oh my god, what a fucking run that is. I choked it on the back half, but like... Damn, that's crazy you can go for a run like that. That is unbelievable. Okay. At least I have something to aim for on this map. I was just using it as a proxy to talk about other shit, but like, damn, I fucking hit a clip there. That is wild. Okay, so yeah. What I was trying to say... Man, the real time save is if I can get through both of those towers clean. Like that. If I can get through both of them clean, then I'm the GOAT. Also, taking that turn a little bit wider so you have a little bit of speed going into that tower second is actually really good too. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I think I'm going to stick with that. I think 9 to 5 actually sounds really good. When I put it into words. When I verbalize it, it sounds really good. I like 9 to 5. So I can wake up. I guess weekends are always going to be a little bit different. But even on weekends, I feel like I should be pretty adherent to that schedule. The only reason I wasn't adherent to that schedule is because, like, I wanted to stay up and do shit that I couldn't do normally. And now that I probably shouldn't have any excuse to stay up, because the reason I've been staying up mostly was for, like, blocky hockey related shit, right? That's initially why I was doing it. I don't know. We'll see what happens with, like, if I get it, once I get a job. Because the thing that I really want to do is, like, if I could save on commute time, I'd cream my fucking jeans. Because in the morning, I need about an hour to get myself together. And my current commute is 45 minutes. To work. 45 minutes to work. It's about 30 away. And no, it's about 45. Well, no, I get off of work at 11:45. No, it's about 30. Okay, yeah. And so, what are you talking about? I'm talking about changes. We're instituting changes to the Sheepo 3 to the Sheepo 3 lifespan. I'm trying to lose weight, okay? I feel like I'm too fat and I don't like it. And so we're instituting changes to the Sheepo 3 lifestyle. I think it's just gonna, man, I'm happy to make Sunday a grind day. Or I think I'd be more happy making, I think I'd be more joyful if I made Sunday a grind day. Just do all my chores on Sunday. Type shit. Oh, what a bummer. I had a run going too. Sorry, I'm getting better at this map. Which is actually pretty fun. In who would have thought that a map called Clash Royale would be so goated, you know? That's a new PB. Nice. We're actually getting towards top 100 too. That's the crazy thing. We actually just might make it happen. If I can be better. Yeah, just talking about food I'm gonna buy. I don't know. Again, I'm yapping to myself here. I got nobody fucking watching me. So it's gonna be a pretty damn slow stream. In terms of shit. Because I got nothing I really want to do right now. That's the thing. I'd like to play some Blockhawk, but I can't even do that. I'd like to edit some videos. Can't do that. I could probably write. I could write. Something I haven't done, but I can't write on stream. Unfortunately. Man, I feel like I can go straight through that. I'm taking that turn like too literally, you know? There's like space that I can just go straight through. You see how I just go through straight through there? That's what I want to do on that second turn. Even though it's going to be a bit tighter, I feel like I can... I don't got to act like it's such a big bad dog, right? See, I spin too much. I'm overcorrecting for things. That's fine, I think. No, I clipped that back half and it sucked out my speed. Yeah, that's gonna happen to you. Fuck. There's actually so much shit I want to edit too. Fuck, and I can't do any of it because like my computer just doesn't like my editing program. DaVinci Resolve is not... My computer just does not like DaVinci Resolve anymore. Like, legitimately, I think, like, it's just... like... I really have to fucking make it. I have to force it. I feel like I'm telling off a toddler. Like, no, you have to run the program that I want you to run. It's crazy how much my computer hates DaVinci Resolve. And so... DaVinci Resolve is kind of just off the table. Probably just create a... I could work on creating a Discord server for a future project that I have in mind. I'd actually have to learn how to set up an actual Discord server though, that's the thing. Because the Discord server tech has been so much... has increased. Oh, hold on. Still a run. No, I spin too much, I think. No? We still got a time here? Hey! Plus 30, but the ending was cooked. If we can not get that last bump on that cannon, I think we actually we smashed top 100. Map is super hard to get top 100 too. I think it's possible though. I wonder if I go back to some of the old maps I play. I wonder if I can get top 100 on them. Maybe not the more played maps. Those ones are kind of hard. This one seems... it seems doable. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I should have just applied to be a event organizer during this event. But I wanted to do that, but I also can't do like video editing stuff right now, and I won't be able to for like the next 6 or so months. I will promise that next time we get a job, we will actually just get a better PC. This is going to be an official thing. Even if it's not like the best job and I don't get paid like all the money that I want, we will get the better PC. Because at this point, man, so much shit I gotta do that's just off stream. Damn, fuck ass run, bro. Ah, that cannon kills me, bro. Not goated. Ah! Dude! I'm not even gonna join this next race because I want to get top 100 on this map so bad. Because I know I can do it. Oh, it's Appleseed 3 laps. Why are people so fucking... There's a cycle of like 5 of the same maps. There's so many good maps on the server and people just don't give a shit. God, you people are fuckers. The racers on the server are so miserable. We should be forced to play fun maps instead of just the fucking F1 maps plus like Appleseed. And Grapeseed or whatever the hell. Okay, no, fuck. Fuck. There's a Legions event going on right now. Maybe I should play in Legions. I haven't played in Legions in so long. I'm gonna get cooked so bad if I touch Legions, bro. I think they said it was a competitive Legions event, and that is something. Oh, holy shit, what a fucking run. Please. Let's go. Oh my god. Holy shit, we got a fucking run, dude. We hit a clip. Let's see, what is it? A competitive Legions. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good. If it's comp, I'm done. What's up, Amelia? I'm talking about a lot of things. Pod crash fix. What's the ABV of this beer? What is the ABV? Oh, that's why it's so light. It's fucking 4.7. Damn, this thing is like nothing. Never mind 4.7 ABV. This thing is fucking nothing. It's basically how alcoholic a thing is. How much it's gonna get you fucked up. 4 point, like, what's the normal normal ABV for beer? What's the normal ABV for beer? A standard drink. A typical amount of alcohol by volume, it ranges from 4 to 6. All right, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I just had really hard alcohol or really hard beer in the past. Or, sorry, standard ABV is 4 to 6. Higher ABV, like IPA. Okay, that's why. I've been drinking IPAs. Because I've been drinking like 7 to 10%. On Schlepp. This feels like a... The fuck is Schlepp? A difficult or tedious journey to haul or carry something, to schlep something. Oh, that guy. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know anything about the situation except what people have told me, and I choose to believe blindly. Yeah, that's fucking wild. They just banned the guy who fucking helps clean up their website of all the PETAs. It's like, what are we doing? It just seems so. It seems so. It's like. I guess monetarily, it just monetarily doesn't make any sense. Like if you can just like literally like Roblox does not give a shit about kids at all, right? Like they don't care at all. And this has been like a consistent like thing where Roblox doesn't care about their user base. They're gonna try to scam them as hard as they can, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. Roblox try to scam their users as much as they can to steal as much money. That's why they don't have like things that protect, you know, credit cards from being used inappropriately when kids are stupid and they use their mom's credit card to buy like $2,000 of Robux, right? Man, you know, the thing is, I totally understand why he wants to do that. Roblox has already added like the 18 plus user stuff. Honestly, I don't think the dating thing is actually like the worst thing in the world. As long as they keep it to 18 plus, I actually don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I think it's cringe for sure. It's cringe for sure. And if I go in there, I will be trolling. I will be. If they do add dating, I will be doing that on stream because that would be so funny content. Dude, they already require you to. I had to give Roblox my fucking ID to get, you know, approved to play in the fucking 18 plus servers, bro. So for as much as that goes, I mean, at least that is like seems pretty, you know. At least they're pretending to try. The problem with like other stuff is that they don't have like the proper regulations to protect kids from making dumb decisions. So it's very clear that Roblox doesn't care about their player base or like kids in general. They just want kids to spend more money on their platform, more money and more time on their platform, and less protections will cause kids to spend more money, more time, and make more poor decisions on Roblox, which will hopefully lead to more profit for Roblox in the future. However, it feels like protecting kids from predators would be a pretty good thing in general, because it will hopefully keep more kids on the platform because they're not afraid of getting fucking touched by some guy. Like, and banning their biggest pedo hunter, who's actually like an actual guy who's gotten people in prison. He goes by the like he's a pedo hunter who plays by the rules of pedo hunting. He's an actual guy, not just a guy who's like, oh, this guy's a pedophile, beat him up in a fucking Target supermarket. Like, what are we talking about here? Beat him up in the parking lot. Like, you're not sending that guy to jail, so I don't care. But that guy's an actual guy. He's like, why are we banning him? Why? Because he makes your shit look bad? Yeah, whatever. Just ignore it. It's bad for their image. I think it's worse. I guess like they're trying to. The strategy is to stomach the bad PR hit now, and hopefully people will forget about it because it is the internet and people do forget about it. I don't know. Like, I don't know if banning him is going to cause any long-term damage because Roblox has been growing like crazy, bro. Because the thing about Roblox that's crazy is that they're constantly attracting a new, younger user base, but they're not bleeding any of their old viewers. That's what the problem with a lot of games is that they will bring in new players, but they will bleed old players because the old players got bored. Roblox doesn't have that problem. They're keeping the old players and the new players. So Roblox is growing like crazy. And their monetization is like baked into the model of Roblox. Monetization is so baked in. It's so intricate to the Roblox experience. Because of the way that, like, they can, you know, man, they're so scummy and they make so much money. Damn, Roblox is like the perfect scummy company, bro. Why? I guess I don't have Fulbright. But, dude, Roblox is like the perfect scummy company. They're so goated at being bad and making disgusting amounts of money off of it. They had a deal on my favorite frozen pizza at the supermarket today, so I was happy. I was really happy about it. I was like, oh my god. Now I have 2 of them in my fridge, and usually when I get this specific brand of frozen pizza, I hold on to it. It's gonna be there. Like, I held on to like one of those frozen pizzas for like 2 months. It was just sitting in my freezer until I pulled it out. I pulled it out like a bottle of champagne for a special occasion. I'm not kidding. Those frozen pizzas to me are like fucking god. Unfortunately, it wasn't like the really. They have two versions that I like. They have a they have a supreme pizza version, and they have a holy pepperoni is what they call it. And the holy pepperoni is my fucking favorite because it's so fucking dude. Usually they cost like $11 per, but it was down to $5.99, which is like, oh my god, let's go. That's like a $5 off. This is crazy. The holy pepperoni, bro. Holy shit! It's really good quality ingredients plus a disgusting amount of pepperoni, and I'm like, I fucking love this. This is exactly what I want. Unfortunately, they didn't have it. They only had the supremes, which is also really good because they also, dude, what this supreme pizza does that no other frozen pizzas do, they add olives to their frozen supreme pizza, and I'm like, fuck yeah! I love olives on pizza, and I love olives on pizza. So when they add olives to their supreme pizza, I'm like, this is better because most supreme pizzas, they just add in like mushrooms, and I hate mushrooms on pizza. I can't stand them. Get fucking mushrooms off my pizza. I do not want them there, right? But they add because normally a supreme pizza is onions, peppers, pepperoni. Those are the three, or you like sometimes sausage, but yeah, mushrooms suck on pizza. Facts. But this one. This one adds. I gotta check. Hold on, I gotta check. I think they also had sausage too, which is like sometimes a common ingredient. I've eaten a lot of frozen pizza. Okay, I like it a lot. I have so much random shit in my freezer. I smell smoke for some reason. No, I think that happens. I don't think you're cooked yet. Once you start seeing fire, I think that's when you should. Are you like uncomfortably warm? That is actually something. Are you uncomfortably warm? Think like, are you uncomfortably warm? No, it's not all smoke is like fire that's gonna kill you or gonna harm your property. I'm not okay. Cause I remember one time I left a burner on for like 6 hours. And I remember going to bed and I was like, I just couldn't fall asleep. I was like tossing and turning. I'm like, what's going on? I'm so fucking hot. This sucks. I stand up and I see my fucking burner is just glowing red. I'm like, oh yeah, that'll do that. So it was, yeah, that was an awful, awful time. And I learned a very valuable lesson about being more cognizant about, my kitchen, but also, normally when shit isn't right, you're going to feel it. Or at least for me, because like I've lived in this place for a year plus. So if something ain't right about what's happening in my house, I will know it. I know what normal feels like in my house. And if something is not, if something feels off, I will know. So just sometimes your gut is right. Because your gut is just you sensing something that like just doesn't align with your with how, because like you just have like an unconscious sense of how things should be. Yeah, your gut is just that. It's your unconscious sense of things that are right and something is actually just wrong. Yeah. Trust your gut. Damn, 337? I guess this map... I guess everybody hates this map. I can understand why everybody hates this map, by the way. This map fucking blows. Unclear barriers are like my fuck... I fiend against them. Also, just against hard block barriers. I also fiend against those. They're very annoying. It's a lot better to crash into like a piece of gravel as opposed to a hard block. Should I throw my phone off the window? What should I do it? Why are you... That's called... That's not your gut. I don't think. It's like your intrusive thoughts. Right? We all have intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts are like a normal thing. It's not potato. Like I have intrusive thoughts. Like ever since I got an electric razor, which has been great. Electric razors are amazing. I just look at it. I'm like, I could shave anything. Because electric razors it makes everything super easy. So I just have like, I could just shave my fucking legs tomorrow. I could just do it. It would take me 15 minutes. Like I could take it all off. I'm not going to, but I could do it. Where thigh has. The problem is I will like, I don't want to. The problem is if I shave my legs and walk around in shorts, people are gonna think I'm gay. And that's not like those like not saying that people thinking like not saying that that's bad. It's just like I don't want women to think like, oh my god, this guy is unfortunately gay and I can't talk to him. I do have a current test running. I did save part of like my upper thigh hair just to see how long it would grow back. My current test to see how long my hair takes to grow back. Because I'm a pretty hairy dude. So I'm just testing things because I have never done it before. It's like I wonder how long it'll take for me to for this thing to come back. If I do this, how long will it take to come back? So I've got a test going. You're literally non-binary. I'm not. That's just false. Just because I'm such a fantastic ally, you know? I'm such a great ally that people think I'm non-binary. That's how great I am. Such a goddamn good ally. Just so supportive of the fucking movement, bro. Enchanted PvP. Enchanted PvP. Do you have any connections? I need some connections right now because I'm in an event, and I want something cool to do. I'm in a Minecraft event, and I need something cool to do. No connections. Fuck. All right. I need something cool to do, and I'm. See, the problem is like the real thing I should just do is just ask. I should just ask, like, hey, you, because like I have enough. I should just ask people, like, hey, do you? But I have nothing to offer. That's the problem. Like, if I had something like necessary or cool to offer them, I would do that. I feel a lot more comfortable with DMing people, but I don't. All I have are vibes. The hitboxes are fucked because the green things on the ground. Those are hitboxes. The little green squares are fucked. Those are things I can't drive over. So yeah, they're slightly raised off, and my boat recognizes them as a wall. So, which is why the walls on this map fucking suck. Yeah, moss carpet is the block. Yeah, it's a really cringe block to use specifically in an ice boat racing course. See, normally I'd be able to offer something like some people something cool, like, oh, I can offer you like a cool like even if they didn't like my vibes or want my vibes or want my protection, which is not really protection since I'm not very good at PvP. But it's like, I could at least offer them, like, I can fucking make a sick edit of you. And I can't even do that. I can't even make sick edits of people because I can't video edit shit anymore. Because my computer hates me. Can't even do that right. I don't even know if I can write good. I can't even say I'll fucking write a sick story about you. I don't even know if I can do that. I haven't even written a story before. So it's all bad things, okay? I have nothing to offer. So I think I've decided through the course of this stream, I'm just gonna fucking vibe. Now, it is a known fact that Sheepo3 might be the #1 guy to make something out of nothing in Civ events. I am the guy who walks in with nothing and comes out being the GOAT. This is a known fact. Sheepo3 is goated at that shit. So I might just pull up to a rando fief and start balling. Now, there are some people I have to avoid. Now, the real thing I have to avoid is Jofeel. Not because she's bad, it's just because she has a fucking cult of personality around her at all fucking times. So you have to stay away from her. Because if you want to be like... Jofeel plays these people like fucking fiddles, bro. She is just a cult of personality, and she loves attention. Or I think she does. because she always has so many people around her. It's crazy. So like, if you want to like be anybody, like with Joe Field as your leader, you're not going to be shit, all right? Because there's going to be 10 other people who are in line before you. Cult of personality, just a person, a very charismatic individual who a lot of people really like and want to be around, right? So if you want to be close to that particular individual, either you have to be super goated, or you're just doomed. Or you know, because there are like 10 other people who are like fiending to gain that person's attention. That's not like an exact definition. So basically what I'm trying to say is that there's no hope. If I try to join Joe Field's nation, she's too... People like her too much. That's not a slight against her. This is I'm trying my best to make sure this does not sound like me talking shit. This is not me talking shit. It's just, you know, I am not gonna... It's very unlikely. And also, I just think our vibes are different. From the very few times I've spoken to her, I'm just like, it feels like we're just different vibes. She's great, but just different vibes. You're always talking shit. I'm trying not to, though. That's the thing. I've been trying to not do that more. Or as much as I used to. I'm trying to talk shit more intentionally. Like, if I actually, like, if I actually have some shit to say, I'll talk shit. Sometimes I feel like my patterns of speech come off as shit-talky. I feel like that came off as shit-talky. And I don't like that. I don't want to be shit-talky. Joe feels great. I know I feel like that's like an addendum that I'm adding, but it's not. She's been nothing but nice. But it's just that if I'm trying to become something, basically I'm trying to be somebody important. And in my quest to become somebody important, I think talking with somebody who is already surrounded by a bunch of people who are also fiending for that same goal, I don't think competition is gonna help. How can I just hold on? How does this work? What the fuck? Oh, interesting. So Joe Field's not interested. I'm not interested in Joe Field because she will not be of use to me. Throwing her away, she's not of use to me. There's another. I could also join. There's another because okay. So the way that this kingdom is split up, this is a very interesting kingdom structure. I've never quite seen it like this before. It's basically like there's one central management, and it's broken down into different like individual separate kingdoms. It's like a separate, it's like a bunch of city-states governed by one central ruler. Normally with a lot of these civilizations, there's like one major ruler, and then there's a bunch of sectors inside that individual ruler. So it's, yeah, it is an empire. It's like an actual empire this time, not just like an empire by name, an empire by actual, like, by trade. And so it's split into different fiefdoms, and each individual fiefdom has its own like its own board, its own like people, its own like government. Everything has its own like government and system. So I can be like a minor government leader, but of course, you know, this is like I'm the government leader of a minor government. This is pathetic, right? I'm a nobody. That's not who I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be the major leader. Unfortunately, with these events, major leader spots are already taken up by the time you get there. By the time you join, they're already taken up, and that's because these have been planned out for fucking years. Not years, that's of course hyperbole, but you know, the point still stands. These are very intensely planned out things. And so unfortunately, this event have colonialism? No, but apparently it's got stats. Okay, so this is what I know, or at least this is what I've been leaked to. Now, not for me specifically. This is the leaks I've seen. Apparently, there's gonna be like fucking like it's gonna be like a JRPG. this is a fucking RPG event where basically there are like there's a bunch of stats, and apparently you can put your points into different stats to make you stronger or weaker in particular skills. Maybe I should just go hard fucking... I wonder if I just want to go hard. I wonder if I could just, like, invest in, like... There's one thing I do. It is fucking bowing. I'm a known bow spammer. I could become the most disgusting. That's what I think I want to become the most disgusting. If I don't have anything, I think. Hold on. I'm gonna read out the blocky Inquisition. There might be, bro. Don't tempt them, okay? They're gonna do some shit, bro. Don't fucking tempt them, bro. It's gonna be cooked. Scramble for. Sorry, I'm trying to look for the leaks because there are like a ton of leaks. There were a ton of leaks. Okay, here we go. Yes, okay. So here, okay. So apparently there's gonna be, there's custom weapons and custom armor apparently. Custom weapons, custom armor. There's gonna be separate skills. There are intellect skills, crafting, building, smithing, charm, nursing, arcane. There's magic, apparently. There's strength. There's melee, archery, heavy armor, light armor, shield, bulk. There's endurance skills, packing, bandit, resilience, stamina, survival, taming. So you can invest fucking skill points into shit. I'll do a full showcase breakdown after we finish dealing with apps. The most major things. No natural regen or items that give regen. There is no natural regen in this event. That's fucking crazy. No natural regen is actually diafucking-bolical, bro. You take slowness when hit and iframes are reduced when you are surrounded. You can easily lock down. So there's like... Oh my god. I haven't even read this. Holy shit. If you were... there's a stamina system. More weapon types. It'll be... Yeah, so the PvP is cooked, bro. Okay, there are different skill trees. The three major branches, yeah, intellect, strength, endurance. You will only be given so many points to invest, and depending on what you invest in, you will be able to not be able to do certain things to contribute to the team. Yeah, this is super cool. In 100 levels, you get 25 stat increases. You are granted 2 specialization points to spend in that genre whenever you upgrade that stat. You cannot exceed the base stats. If you have endurance 10, you can't get taming 11. At level 10 endurance, you have 21 specialization points to work with. Okay, so basically, there are points that you can invest into intellect, strength, or endurance. And each point you invest gives you 2 points that you can invest into the minor skills. Yeah, no, dude, probably not. That is fucking diabolical. Oh no, there's thirst? No way there's thirst, bro. Thirst is fucking diabolical, bro. No, please don't tell me there's thirst. I hate thirst. I hate thirst. In Minecraft, I hate thirst. Let me eat my fucking steak. On the Scapolo website, you will now have access to 150 zones. You can join up to 20 players. These groups will be players that you... Okay, let me go to Scapolo.com. Because apparently Scapolo made a whole ass website. Log in with Discord. Let's log in with Discord. What am I going to see here? Is it just going to show me like an empty screen? I'm in the event. Oh my god, there are. Holy shit. Wait, look. Hold on, I'm bringing it up. They were right. Dude, what is this event? I can join a fucking zone. There are 150 zones, each of 20 players thick. That's crazy. Hold on, let me keep reading spoilers. Okay, there are zones. Out of 4,854 applications, we selected the top 2,100. We got accepted, boys. Let's go. I don't know. I think zones... Okay, let me see. They're places where you spawn. They're literally just places where you spawn. Damn, I might just ball out on my... Damn, imagine I just ball out on my own. What would I want to invest in? There are 3 resource bars underneath the hot bar. Thirst, man. We can be magic? There's gonna be fucking magicians? Oh no. Should I become a magician, bro? Should I invest in fucking magic? Okay, hold on. They added in a bunch of pictures too. An iron battle axe with 16.5 attack damage? Oh my god. It's got shield crush, stun chance, and trauma. Trauma is a fucking stat. What in the hell? Let me show you this. Bro, what in the fuck? Why is trauma a fucking stat? What the hell? What the hell? Why, what? Bro, can I invest in therapy? What the fuck? Jesus. Oh my god, that's diabolical. Okay, there's armor stats, which have flexibility and deflect. Me when I get hit by an iron axe, my parents die. It's true. I need to, dude, maybe I just go, maybe wearing no armor is actually the fucking move, bro. There's a scalpel, a tin scalpel. What the fuck? A tin scalpel? Bro, what is happening? It's so much trauma. 40%. There's such a high chance. 100% chance of trauma, bro? Holy shit, that must be the most bro. Fucking Satan's fucking sword. 100% chance of trauma. What if I just invested all my shit in archery? Like every single stat point in archery. I become the slowest archer ever, but I hit like a fucking truck. My bow arrows just one-shot people. You can get more than 1 trauma? I mean, I'm sure it can. I mean, trauma stacks in real life too, right? There's not like 100% trauma. Wow, okay. I wish I knew what the fuck it did. I don't want to invest any of my points yet. How do you gain, I guess, experience? I guess you just have to like fucking mine coal or kill animals and shit. Dude, you know what? This is a cool fucking system. Maybe I don't even fucking... I might just become Jonathan fucking... I might just become Jonathan fucking Archer main, bro. Dead ass. I might just become the goated Archer main. I don't even have to... I just have to learn how to aim a bow. Bro, if stamina is a thing, imagine I invest all my shit in like archery and stamina, so I just run away forever and they can never catch me or kill me, and I just kill them from range. I might become sick with it. I might become the most diabolically fucking annoying person ever. I would be the worst. I'm the worst person to fight. I'd become hell. Okay, which fief should I join then? What fief should I join? Not even 40% is like the low end of trauma, actually. Bow you away from a pussy? God fucking forbid that I just ball out a little bit, bro. Okay, so John Top has a fief. Oh, of course Fluxion has a fief, because, you know Flux. Oh boy. Resident Imperial Council members. I could probably get an intermediate role if I want one, but I don't know if... Oh damn, John Top has the most popular fief, what the fuck? Everybody wants to be in this guy. Never mind, I might have to join a fucking... I might have to join another fief. John Top is too popular, bro. Holy shit, this guy has everybody in his fief. We are looking to build a community which to farm, build, and the most important thing, have fun. Okay, never mind. I want to kill myself. No, no. I will not join a fief to have fun. I'm here to fucking fight, brother. Hell no. Hell no. I'm good, brother. I'm good, brother. Fun is fun, though. No! Fun is not fun. Fun is lame and cringe. Okay, here's Jophiel's fief. It's the kingdom of Sayora. It's a kingdom based around modernization and ancient traditions. What? A kingdom based around ancient traditions and modernization. Sayorsa is heavily inspired primarily by Scotland, but also Ireland, Wales, and other Celtic cultures. We are distinct from other fiefs from the Light Order, having been remarkably resistant to missionaries over the centuries, so no religion based. Oh, I guess there is religion, but we are our own religion. Joined weddings. There will be weddings, bro. Oh, they already have a ton of people. Sayer of Stone and Sky, they need a religious lead. Okay, they already got a bunch of people going on. Never mind, get me the fuck out of there. We have a 14th century Western Hunnic. There's a Khan. Oh, this is... All can cook, inshallah. All can cook, inshallah. Jesus. All can cook, inshallah. I might have to lock in, bro. What if I just... Okay, hold on. Here's an idea. Here's an idea. What if I throw all of my points into, like... Maybe I could become a messenger. No, I guess... No, that'd be stupid. Never mind. I had a stupid idea. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. I didn't have an idea. I had no idea. Hello, Blingus, man. How are you doing? No, I had a stupid idea. Into trauma and stamina. Trauma isn't a stat. It's a stat on a weapon. I wonder if HSV never got regulated. HSV? Maybe I should take creatine. You know what's funny? I was actually talking to my fucking my anchor, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm taking creatine." I'm like, "Bro, you're like fucking 50 something." I don't even know how old he is. He's like 60 something. No, he's probably like 50 something. Like, why are you taking creatine? You don't even work out. And he's like, "Oh yeah, my doctor recommended it." I'm like, he's like, "What the fuck?" So apparently he's taking creatine on doctor recommendation. So I was kind of goated. So you should take estrogen. I'm not gonna take estrogen. That would actually, I think that would make me more depressed. I love estrogen. That's great. What does estrogen even do? Testosterone makes you cool and strong and buff and fucking shit. What does estrogen do? Makes you weak and pathetic. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna chill. If you can steal estrogen, I've never tested it. Should I try? You're not beating the allegations. No, I'm asexual. I don't like sex at all. I would never think about people like that. That's cringe. I would never want to kiss cute girls. That would be so stupid if I did that. It'd be so stupid if I were to fucking kiss cute girls. I'd hate it so much if a cute girl let me fucking bite her all over. That would suck if that happened. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Can we at least be honest with our feelings here? I would never kiss cute girl. Never. Unless I would never kiss cute girls unless a cute girl wanted to kiss. Then I would. You think asexualness is a phase? It's a phase. You'll get over it. That's crazy. It's a fucking phase. Look, I think that... okay, here's what I will say. I think that it's probably a good thing. I think that you should accept what people categorize themselves as, right? If they say, I'm a thing, you should be like, yeah, okay, you're that thing. But also you should be like, if they're like young, which a lot of people are, who are like messing around with these ideas of like gay, asex, like all of these like different classifications of how you interact with people and sex and relationships and all of these things. Like, they're very complicated things, and people are very young and they're interacting with these things that are new to them, right? I think I think you should accept them, but you should also be like willing and ready to be like, okay, these things are also subject to change because kids are stupid, right? I think it's entirely like I think that's just all, is that you have to be ready for these things to change, because kids are dumb. Kids say dumb shit all the time. I did a bunch of dumb shit as a kid. I'm not going to talk about it because I was dumb. I was a kid. I just said things because I wanted to be cool or whatever. I wanted to fit in or whatever. I would say or do whatever it took for me to, like, I don't know. I'd fucking lie about shit because I was a kid, right? It's just like kid stuff. And I think that like this is just like it can easily be a phase. Like something being like, oh, I'm gay, or I'm, non-binary, or all these things. Like you can say all these things and that's fine. But I think you also need to be, I think it's best to accept it so then the person can work it through themselves. Like, don't deny it. Let people work through their own shit, right? Basically, if you treat kids like it's just a phase, you're only going to encourage them to like dig in their heels and go more into that thing, right? Just let your kids like do whatever, right? Don't encourage your kids to dig in their heels on something, because then they might dig in on their heels into something that is like not actually what they want, and so it means they're kind of fucked over, right? They've kind of fucked themselves over. So I think it's just best to just say, yeah, hey, oh, you are whatever, yeah, you are that. And then if they come back fucking 2 years later and say, well, actually I'm not that, I've changed my mind, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Just accept people for what they claim, for what they purport to be. What if your kid had an alt-right Nazi phase? I think it's fine to give gentle pushback. I'm just saying, like, don't treat it as if it's not like, don't treat it like a joke, basically. Because that's the number one way to get people to just not fucking, that's the number one way to get a kid to not fucking like you, when you treat their shit like a joke, which is what a lot of adults do. I remember I hated that shit. No, hold on. No, it's not a crazy comparison. Hold on. It's not a crazy comparison. I think it's a total valid comparison. It's an extreme example, but it's an extreme example that's trying to illustrate a point, right? Is it okay to say, like, is it okay to justify or, like, accept your kid being a fucking Nazi, right? Is that something that you should accept? It's like, oh, it's a phase. They'll get over it, right? Or just like accept it, right? I think that's totally fair. It's a challenge to what I've just said. And I think what I'm trying to say is that gentle pushback is obviously, like, of course you can be like, well, maybe. And I think also it's like, if you think like this thing is genuinely harmful, I think, you should probably do something about it. I think that if you're going to be a Nazi, or your kid is having thoughts, I think like it's totally okay to start. But I think the way that you push them needs to be like, I just think that you can't treat your kid like a fucking baby. That's the biggest thing. I think that's the biggest thing that people do, or like adults do, that ticks me off. I remember being a kid and people treating me like I was a fucking baby who didn't know shit, and that ticked me off. Now the thing was, I was a kid, I was a baby, and I didn't know shit. I was dumb as fuck. But it still ticked me off when people treated me like that, because it felt like they weren't treating me with any respect. I felt like I had done this work to come to these ideas, to come to these conclusions about myself and what I believed. And so when people were just, kind of dismiss me, like I wasn't a valid, like, contributor, it was fucking frustrating as hell. It made me want to dig in my heels harder. on specific things that maybe I shouldn't have dug in my heels about. So just just treat like if your kid is coming up to you saying like, you know, man, you know, Hitler, I don't know, man, seemed like a pretty okay dude to me, you know, he just really liked Germany. I don't know, man, it was really unfair what they did to Germany, and I think Hitler just really cared about the German people. I don't know, man, he seemed, you know, like definitely the Nazi stuff wasn't, you know, definitely like the killing Jews thing wasn't great, but it's like it's not, you know, not the worst thing in the world. If your kid is saying all that shit, like, okay, that's bad. you don't want that. But instead of just like treating it like a fucking treating him like he's a fucking baby, treat him like he has like fucking rational reasoning. All right, prove to him why he's stupid. Don't just like tell him he's stupid and like, you know, hey, I don't want you going on the internet anymore. You're stupid. Just say like, hey kid, this is why you're stupid. Explain it to him. And then kick him off the internet spaces again, because clearly those spaces are not fucking good for him. Clearly, if your kid is becoming a fucking Nazi, then you have failed as a parent, bro. Okay, at some point, like you you just have to accept failure. Like, I've fucked up majorly. All right, you need to get him the fuck off the internet, because he's in spaces he should not be in. If your 15-year-old is saying like half Nazi propaganda, bro, oof, you know, you gotta lock in. Only because we said so. Look, because we said so is a valid defense sometimes. And as a adult, I can get that now. But sometimes it is not a valid defense. Look, because we say so, it needs to be used. Sometimes because we say so, it needs to be used. Because you don't know how to explain, or you don't want to explain, or you don't understand. Like there's not a good way of explaining why certain things are like good or bad, right? Sometimes because we say so, it's just like, it's like, or you know the kid is going to say some head ass shit and you're like, I just don't want to deal with it, right? It's like, oh, I want to like, you have to go to bed at your bedtime, right? And the kid's like, no, I don't want to. And you're like, no, you have to go to bed at your bedtime. And kid's like, why? And like, you could explain to him because you're gonna feel like shit when you like you're gonna wake up tomorrow and you're gonna feel fucking tired and you're gonna feel like shit and you're gonna be super fucking annoying the whole day because you're super tired. But the kid is not gonna accept that explanation. At some point, you just have to say, because I said so. Now go the fuck to bed. Okay? Sometimes kids are just dumb, and you have to just like get them to shut the fuck up because they will not accept your explanation. That was me, bro. Exactly. I did the same shit. Parents are like, go to bed now. I'm like, I don't fucking want to. I want to fucking stay up and do cool shit. I want to stay up late and do epic things. Like, I don't know, watch movies or something. That's usually what it was. I wanted to watch another Disney movie or something. And the kids like, and parents are like, no, go to bed. And every time it was because I said so. And I appreciate them. Because you do not want to explain to a kid why the fuck you need to go to bed. At some point, you know, the kid is going to figure it out that out for himself. But at this point, I do not want to deal with a shitty fucking kid in the morning who is sleep deprived. Like, they agree. Refuse me out of pure spite. So, look, sometimes parents are bad. Look, I'm saying that parenting is hard. What I'm ultimately trying to say is that actually parenting is difficult. And I think that it is... Some parents overuse because I say so. Some parents don't use it enough. Everything in moderate. There's a middle ground, right? Rules of like these, there's not like a rule for like parenting because everybody's different. Every rule that I assign also has like a million different exceptions. There's no like, it's very hard to give like universal rules in parenting because everything has exceptions. 100 whippings? No, that might be a universal rule. Don't beat your kids, but don't beat your kids. It's not good. But I think we've already had this opinion or this argument. Go to hit your child? No, it is not. Not because hitting your child is like because it's just it leads to worse outcomes. That's the thing with hitting your child. Like look at every fucking like study, every opinion poll. Like it's just like overall like hitting your kid just it leads to worse results. Your kid's gonna be more of a little shit and generally worse. If you hit your kid, just don't hit a child. Look, I think it's okay to hit a child in some circumstances, right? There are, of course, like, what if the kid has a fucking gun and is threatening to shoot you? and then you take a swing at the kid. Like, whatever. Okay. You knocked the gun out of his hands and you fucking gave him a black eye. Okay? You were protecting yourself. That's fine. But if you're beating your kid just, you know, just for the shits and gigs, or because you were trying to discipline him, that's not good. That's not going to give anything good to your kid. Your kid is not going to be like, hop-de-doo, I just got fucking beat. I just got the shit kicked out of me. Do you know that Deck the Halls is woke? Deck the Halls lyrics. Deck the Halls Christmas song lyrics. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. Troll? Why the fuck are we trolling in a fucking crit? Hold on. What's the definition of troll? An ugly creature depicted as a giant or a dwarf. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol? Yuletide carol. Hold on, I'm trying to. Okay. Troll the ancient. Trolling is a type of singing. Trolling refers to deliberately posting inflammatory, disruptive, or often offensive messages. So why are we singing offensive Christmas carols? What the fuck? No. That's crazy. Damn, I actually just can't find the definition. Let me use the... Yeah, that's wild. Can't believe they would troll. Apparently not. Yeah, I cannot... Trolling in this context... It means a very specific type of singing, apparently. This is from Genius Annotation. I don't know if this is cooked or not. We're live trolling, dude. How could we do this, bro? A lot of old Christmas songs are like, a lot of old songs are really funny because they're just like they just don't add up in modern day. I really like it. I think it's really great. Some of these older songs just don't like... Their lyrics just don't, like, mean the same things. And they were just written in such a different time, too. Like, sometimes, like, themes just don't... Themes don't, like, mean the same things anymore, right? Like, the word gay is a great example. Like, nobody uses gay as to mean happy anymore. It's just not a thing people do. It's just changing meaning. So... Same thing with, like, I'd say, like, you know. Is this better? That can't be better. Maybe it is, if I get, like, a super sick line. I'm just going to not go for it because I don't like the line that I have to take out of the turn to get that. If I just take a wider line out of the turn, I get to keep more of my speed, and I also get to go through this section, which is easier. That other shortcut looked really easy, though, so... I thought this was going to be like one of those longer maps that's really fun. I want to go on one of those longer maps that's really fun. I like the 4-minute maps. Those are really fun. They're super stressed, too. You know, hold on. I have a map. It's specifically for that. Is it Amica Lake? No, not this map. Yes, this one. This map. This is my favorite, like, long map that I just troll on. I've played this map so much. Yeah. Words have different meanings. In life and in nature. Gotta relearn how to play this map. You know, the more you keep saying it, the more I believe you. I have to play blocky hockey tonight. Fuck. Damn, I'm so excited for this blocky hockey thing to be over. I feel like I must grind. For the sake of my team. Because we're actually starting to do well, dude. Oh my god, my stupid blocky hockey team. We're actually starting to do good now. We beat the we beat the Chilliwack Chiefs. We beat the fucking Chilliwack Chiefs, bro. Which is a pretty good team. And I think we have a genuine chance of... I thought that was a hard turn. We actually have a genuine chance of making the fucking playoffs. And also, like, doing good in the playoffs, too. If my players keep grinding. So I want to be good. I want to be really good for my team. I don't want the goalieing to be the issue. The goalie to be the issue. Watch... Oh, yeah. Of course. But of course. The Avatar... What a fantastic series. Truly an iconic pillar of Western animation, I would argue. I didn't really watch Legends of Korra. I heard it was like mid. And also every like power scaling went fucking crazy on Legends of Korra, which I'm just like, okay. Everything I've seen just makes it seem like it had an idea. But it was also just really shittily thought out. And so, for me, that doesn't rub me the right way. It seems like a really poorly thought out TV show that I have not watched. So it could also just be fucking goated and insane. And I could be tripping balls and talking shit for no reason. Possible. It is possible. It is possible. I watched a 1 hour video of the whole lore. Yeah. I'm good. I'll just watch the YouTube video. Thanks. I'll let the person who clearly cares a lot, do the talking for me. I want to make my own movie at some point. I will do it at some point. I need to write. I actually just need to genuinely just fucking lock in and write the goddamn script that I want to write. That's what I need to do. I just need to lock in and write the damn script. Or just or just write down my concept board basically, because I have a ton of concepts in my head. Everything is coming together right now. And when I say everything, I mean genuinely, like, this is the closest I feel like I've been to, like, a competent story so far. I've closed up a bunch of loose holes and a lot of unsatisfying conclusions. It feels more cognizant. I do need to figure out the ending, though. I do not know how this shit ends. I do not know how this shit ends. But I figured out stuff. I want my... this is the same story I was talking about, like... Oh, man, it must have been, like 3 weeks ago. The Thief and the Princess and... The Kingdom and the fucking King's Rock and all that shit. And I figured out I want my thief. I want him to be swayed to the dark side. I want him to be swayed to the dark side. He's gonna he joined the military, not to help the kingdom, but to act as a spy. Basically, He was going to be he was going to join the military, but then act as an informant for the bad guys. But then, but then I also want to make him like, I want him to have redemption, right? How do I redeem him? That's the question. How do I redeem him in an amount of time that is feasible and also feels satisfying? That is the question we must ask ourselves. How do we redeem somebody? And I think the answer to that... Also, I figured out how I want the queen to factor into all of this. Because the queen of the kingdom is still like an important factor. I think the one thing that I never wanted to do, I don't want to make my queen stupid. I think I hate like when... I don't like when stories are like, look at these young people that are so much smarter than it. Like, this is not like a kid's novel. This is a fucking... This is more appropriate. There's more age-appropriate thought. These young people are not infinitely wise. I want the queen to be wrong, but not stupid. And so I'm letting my queen be intelligent. Okay. So what was I saying about my thief? Sorry, I was a total non sequitur. Yeah. So I'm thinking about my thief guy, and I need to redeem him. So I've already figured out how I'm going to make him wrong. So basically there's going to be like the big scene, or like the first major fight scene, or like the big major fight scene even. Maybe this is not going to be the big one. There's going to be probably a bigger, more major fight scene, but like a big major fight scene is going to be the attack in the mines. That's going to be a critical plot point, basically. I want to act it like it's like either the midpoint of my film, or like the end, or like the start of the second half, basically, like the second act of my film. Everything else is like the first half, and then we have the second half, which is like the attack on the mines is the end of the first half, beginning of the second. Right? And so the attack of the mines basically is going to be, the idea is that basically the thief who has been inside of the military camp, basically collecting information, because he's also like a really good thief, right? So he knows how to sneak around and be like sneaky and shit. So he's been sneaking around and gathering information, and he knows that the army has been gathering resources away from their mines, from the protection of their most valuable resources, to prepare for a fight against the warrior clans, right? The warrior clans, like the kingdom knows the warrior clans have been gathering. They have intel. The queen is not stupid. Again, the queen is not stupid. So she's gathering resources to prepare for either a fight or just an all-out attack on the warrior clan's base, right? So the idea is that my thief guy hears about these plans, that that they're gonna send in basically these trainees to guard the mines. They're gonna send in trainees to guard the mines instead of actual guards, right? It's gonna be like, oh, it's a training exercise, when in reality they're just strapped for people. And so they're gonna go in, and he's gonna be like, yo, there's going to be a couple mines that are unguarded. If you need like materials, if you need like iron and diamonds to get better armor and better weapons, there are going to be open mines that are unguarded. You can grab them. And then during the attack on the mines, what's going to happen is that the fucking warrior clan, so my people are going to be guarding a particular mine, and then that's going to be the mine that gets attacked. And then my fucking thief guy is gonna like see like the leader or whatever, or see the guy who he's been talking to. He's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? I thought that you were guys gonna attack like an open mine. I'm guarding something. Why the fuck are you here? And then the warrior clan is gonna be like, well, yeah, but also we want to make us like they're not doing this because they want to fucking, get resources. They just want to kill some fucking people. These are not good guys. These are fucking bad guys. They just want to fight. And so they're just going to take they're going to attack a mine, and they're going to gain some resources out of it, and they're also going to kill some people, which they want to do. Remember, these warrior clans, they're fucking warriors. They want to fight. So that means they're going to get some blood in their hands. They're going to feel good about it. And so that is going to be kind of like the catalyst to be like, holy shit. My thief guy, he's not evil. He cares about people. He likes people. He doesn't want to see people just die. Of course, he's kind of been shit on by society for his entire life, but still, he doesn't want to see a bunch of random people die. So he's gonna be like, what the fuck? And so I think that's gonna start the path towards like I want to try to like be better, right? Because clearly these people are just not good people, and I was helping the bad guys the whole time. Oh no. And so the question is, I don't like. So after that, I think so. I think up to that point, everything makes sense. It all feels like satisfying. It all makes sense in my head. Up to like everything, all the actions, all the scenes, all the stories that lead up to this particular fight feel satisfying to me. What the fuck is Vinland Saga? Can I just Wikipedia the fucking plot? So after this is what I want to. Here's what I'm throwing out a couple ideas for like the end. So at the end of this, we have. So basically, at the end of this, there's going to be like a big like kind of like a chill scene where basically like so during the attack, my thief got out alive, my princess got out alive, some miners and some random like random trainees that were also got escaped. Right? Basically, there was like a heroic plan. And the thief helped people get out alive, and the princess helped people get out alive, and it was like a big, like, they were both, like, heroes, right? They both did great things, and I want to do, like, a big scene in the castle, where it's, like, this attack is clearly shaken. This is clearly a major thing. Like, I can't believe they would do, like, they just went directly for one of our mines, right? And so clearly this is pissed off the royalty, and so... to kind of show, like, they're going to do a little scene where they do, like, a little parade. Like, the queen is going to meet this troop of, this troop of heroes that fended off the attack, right? Or at least that's how they're going to, like, pronounce it, right? The queen is going to meet all these people, right? It's like, look at these, look at our brave trainees. They've been so heroic. They're going to do a shit like that. And I think that's where I want basically the queen to realize, like, oh shit, my daughter has joined the fucking military and is fighting when she should be fucking in princess school learning how to be a fucking ruler. And that's also when they're gonna arrest the thief for basically stealing information, right? Because again, I don't want my royalty to be stupid. Okay, they're gonna see through this shit. They're gonna see like, oh, the thief, oh, the guy that like in the middle of an armed conflict went up and had a conversation with the fucking enemy, right? Based on women empowerment. No, I don't think it's women empowerment. It's just like, I guess I'm writing like a female relationship here. I'm writing like a woman, like a mother-daughter relationship. I don't know if I can do that. Maybe I should just make all these people guys. It'd be so much easier. Who knows? Are there lesbians? No, there's no love. Everybody fucking hates each other. No, I don't want there to be like, bro. I don't want romance to be like a sticking point. Nobody is gonna have a romantic relationship or like a very clear like, oh my god, I have feelings for this person. No, that's just not gonna be a thing in my story. Mostly because the story is being fucking told in Minecraft, and I do not want to write a romance scene in a Minecraft movie. This story is based off of what I can do in Minecraft. I think having a romantic scene in Minecraft is gonna come off as really fucking cringe, and I'm not interested, dog. Thank you, I'm good. What am I gonna do? Like, the two characters lean closer into the like what do I want to make my blocky characters like kiss? How would I even do that? Everybody has to press W and S repeatedly to fucking slam their characters into each other. It'll look great, I promise. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro? We can just be friends, bro. So yeah, I think we're also doing like an enemies to friends story. Not an enemies to lovers, we're doing an enemies to friends. I'm fine with romance. I just don't think it fucking has a place in a movie that is being written to be filmed in fucking Minecraft. I just don't think it has a place. What the fuck? No, it's enemies to friends, basically. The princess and the thief are gonna hate each other, and then they're gonna end up liking each other and be like fucking besties. right? And I think it's a pretty common cliche, okay? Enemies to friends, like, you know, two very strong people clash initially, but then they understand each other, and then they have respect for each other, and then they're like, oh yeah, now we're besties. Like, that's pretty common. Like, again, this is a story that is written like it's gonna have very obvious tropes. It's gonna be very tropey. There's gonna be very obvious tropes. I'm not trying to rewrite the book. I want there to be an obvious bad guy. I want there to be, you know, I want there to be a happy ending. It's not like I think people have this thing that they do with stories that they write where they try to make it like fucking like unique or crazy or like really stupidly creative, when in reality it just comes off as fucking stupid, dude. Comes off as so annoying. Like, dog, just like, your story's not cool just because it's a fucking miserable tragedy where everybody dies. I don't like reading that. I want to read a happy story where the fucking prince and the princess live happily ever after. That's what I want to read. I don't want to read your sad, miserable story where 13 people go through miserable tragedy and fucking agony. Hello, fanfiction writers. Don't think I fucking see you. As you make your fucking video game characters go through 13 layers of hell just to get a goddamn flower. You psychos. Why can't it be a princess and a prince? Because there are themes that I'm going for here. I'm writing a complex story that's trying to tackle a lot of different themes at the same time, you know? And I like the idea of, like, poor versus rich, you know? This mentality of, like, I was born into, like, because the princess has, like, you know, I was born into wealth versus I had to earn everything. It's homophobic, yeah. Also, nobody has a good childhood in my fucking story. All my main characters have terrible tragedy childhoods, okay? None of my main characters have good childhoods. Or I guess technically my prince does, but she also has a dead father, so that's kind of a bummer for her, low-key. Yeah, unfortunately, nobody gets to have parents. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. I'm just killing off parents. I guess my thief's parents aren't really dead. They just, like, he just got thrown into the fucking, like, he was just an orphan. He's just a fucking bum, dude. My thief is just a bum. Nobody knows what his childhood is. He was an orphan, bro. He was a bum. His parents didn't love him. So, yeah, after that conversation, I think I want them to throw the thief in jail. Maybe, like, torture him a little bit. Maybe we could do, like, a little torture thing. Not, like, actual torture. Like, torture in Minecraft. Which is, like, a funny concept, but I think I can make... I have an idea. I think I can make it work. Why do the richest people want to become the poorest people? Because I think that the problem with being... The two problems with, like, being born into wealth is the weight of expectations and the weight of the lack of choice. I think specifically that comes with, like, I think super high wealth, or at least like kingdoms or royalty stuff. Like, it feels like you are being forced down a specific path. Like, you have to do things a specific way. You have to be a certain thing. And a lot of people don't jive with that. It feels like when you are fucking broke and poor, you have a lot more freedom of choice. You can do whatever you want, right? Which is not true, but at least for rich people who've never felt like what it's like to, you know, kind of live on a budget or anything like that, it feels like being poor, you have a way more, like, things to do. Also, just the weight of expectations, I think, are way more crushing than I think people give credit for. The weight of expectations can be very fucking heavy, or at least not even expectations, just the expectations you put on yourself. Is that what happened to you, Lilith Surprise? Of course. Have I not talked about this enough? I put a lot of expectation on myself because I've been born in with so much privilege, right? And I don't like that. I don't like how that makes me feel. It makes me feel like a failure a lot of the time. Not even that. It's just like, I don't want to be, I don't know. Like, in my professional career, I want to be successful and fucking, I don't know. My dad built fucking Tony Stark's Iron Man suit in a fucking cave with rocks, bro. What am I? A fucking bum on the side of the road compared to what my father did. So, girl born into wealth and the man hardworking citizen, because... Look, by the way, I'm not making the princess like a little bitch character, okay? There's not like a prissy little princess who needs to fucking, you know, have her toes powdered before she goes to bed. It's not like that. She's gonna be a whole badass, bro. Don't worry, all right? This is a story of strong female characters, bro. She's gonna be a whole badass. She's gonna be goated at fucking killing people with sword. I wrote this because I imagined all the little girls that are going to be watching my Minecraft movie, and I want to inspire them, right? No, obviously not. I just think it makes her character more interesting when she's fucking cool. I think her being a little bitch is like a specific kind of story, and that's just not the kind of story I'm writing. I think there are places for like little bitch weak-ass characters. That's fine. It's just like there's no place for that in my story. It doesn't fit in thematically. There are other things there are other themes I want to tackle besides, like, you know, how I become a bum to how I became not a bum, you know? It's even the name of the story. Who fucking knows, bro? Name is like the least important fucking part of the story. Think about that later. Can she be a lesbian? Bro, I'm gonna let, like... If I end up actually making this movie... and people actually end up caring about it, I'm sure people are gonna write it however they want, bro. Let the fan fiction writers do what they want. I don't give a shit. Alright. People can fucking fantasize about whatever they want, bro. It's not my, don't worry. All my characters are over the age of 18. Alright? They're gonna be like 20. Like, early 20s. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna sheep writing Yuri. When I make my AO3 debut, I'm sure the people are gonna go crazy, but... If I ever make my AO3 debut, by the way, you will never fucking know about it. I hope you know this. If I ever decide to write some fucking nasty fucking smut, you will never fucking know, bro. You will never, ever, ever know. I hope you understand this. Yeah, it's something I'm going to be fucking broadcasting. Look at my recent... Oh my god, guys. I will know. You'll never find me. Nah. Unfortunately, I'll name myself like Heesh or something. I'll name myself Sheep backwards. I'll be Peas. Alright. You'll never be able to guess it. My username, it'll be so secretive. You'll never get it. You'll never guess it. Not only. That's crazy. It probably will. Not only. That is something I love to do. I do love to use not only. Damn, he might have actually just clocked me. Oh, damn. My writing style is too distinct. Damn it. Hey, ChatGPT. Well, it's P-E-H-S. So peace. Sheep peace. Yeah, because, you know, fucking MJTD, you know, notorious fucking, you know, fan fiction reader over here. Finals is tomorrow? Oh, dude, I was watching finals for my fucking PUBG tournament today. I was so fucking pissed off, dude. Oh my god, I hate it. It sucks so much when your fucking favorite teams just decide to shit the bed for no reason. So goddamn frustrating. They came into day 2 in 3rd place, and they proceeded to drop to fucking 9th. 9th! Out of 16 teams, they dropped to 9th from fucking 3rd. I wanted to cry, bro. They just did the most head-ass shit for no reason. I'm like, you're better than this. You're a smarter team than this. Why are you acting like a fucking idiot with no brain? Why are you acting like your brain's been chopped off? Are NA teams fucking stupid? They were doing this, dude. It was crazy. It was like I was watching a repeat of like, because like, so I was watching my favorite team and they were doing dumbass shit the whole event and they got knocked early. So this was like my second favorite team and they were doing okay. I'm like, okay, maybe they're just goated. It turns out they were probably just getting lucky because they fucking suck, dude. Like, I don't know if like NA teams just play without a fucking brain, but it's like, why are you doing this? You're running into circles, no info, no nothing, fucking raw dogging it. They're just raw dogging this rotation and they're just running into teams and they're getting like their heads chopped off. It's ridiculous. Like, are you people fucking stupid? Oh my god, it's so frustrating, especially in PUBG, because if your team is knocked out early, you gotta wait another whole ass half an hour before you can see them touch the fucking game again. You just have to wait and watch as other teams just pile up points as your other team falls because they were so stupid. Oh my, I hate, non-sports fans will never understand. Non-sports fans will never understand the pain of watching your favorite team do some dumb ass shit and you just have to watch it and suffer. You have to suffer. Pretentious 03. I'm not being pretentious. I'm just saying they'll never know the pain. And they will. They will never know. They'll never understand what it's like. I think it's based actually real. It's just like, man, like when you care deeply about, like, I just care. You'll never know what it's like to care. You people who don't care about anything, you fucking nonchalant people. I hate nonchalant people. I want everybody to be chalant about everything. No more nonchalant. You have to care. Because when you care, you actually feel things like pain. Bro, they were playing like they were covered in green food dye. Holy shit. I want people to care about shit. So like when something bad happens, they feel pain. I want that to happen. Because it makes them more interesting. I like people when they're interesting, and more interesting people care about more shit. Like, for example, I told my fucking director yesterday, on Friday, I told my director that I could not tell the difference between a Demi Lovato song and a Selena Gomez song. And she took it as an affront to her person. She was angry at me for the rest of the day. And that was cool. I liked that. It made her more interesting and more exciting as a person. I wanted to engage with this person more often. And now she's interesting. Because she cares about shit. It's not just like whatever. She's funny. Because clearly it was a joke. Obviously it was a joke. Like, you know, she's not that, she's like, it's obvious joke, but still. I like when people care about stuff. That's interesting. Alright? That's all I want. If you care about something, I want you to care about it super hard. Just like I do with my sports. I care about sports. I want to watch my favorite teams win. And if they don't win, it will make my day worse. I will have a worse day because my favorite sports teams fucked it up. It has happened multiple times. Where I'm having like a decent day and then I watch my favorite sports teams lose and it fucking sucks. How do you think I felt when the Niners lost the Super Bowl, bro? Bro, the next day was awful. It sucked, bro. Yes, I love sports. I like sports ball. There's the rant. Oh my god. I hate that message in my chat, Amelia. I hope you know that. I hate that message in my chat. Yeah, you know what? I will. It will. And it should surprise no one. Fuck you. I just paid my $20 buy-in to my fucking fantasy league. Bitch. And guess what? I also cry at sad movies too. And I don't like scary ones. I don't like scary movies. They make me afraid. I don't like scary movies. I will not be. I will not be able to. You will not be able to hide behind me when you're watching scary movies with you. In fact, I will be the one hiding behind you. Any potential suitors watching, if you insist on watching a horror movie with me and I accept, you know, disgruntled because you made me watch a horror movie, I will be the one hiding behind you, not the other way around. You're gonna have to be the brave one here, okay? If we ever visit a haunted house, you're going first. All right? I hope you understand this. This is like a necessary part of the relationship. I will not go first in the haunted house. You have to go first. Watch the video. It's relevant to the conversation. The gory, I think gory. I think the really gory shit is just cringe. It's less like scary and more just like okay, like the super gory video games. I'm like okay, that's just gross. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to see this. You're trying to be cool.
The fact that people are starting to say chalant is kind of fascinating.
That's not how you pronounce it. Chalant? What the fuck?
I don't know if you know.
The fact that people are starting to say chalant is
Chalant?
kind of fascinating. Most English words that start with non have an opposite without it, but we borrow
Curly hair
nonchalant
ass.
directly from French without borrowing its opposite. That makes nonchalant an unpaired word.
It's
a word that
chalant.
looks like it should have a counterpart, but doesn't. Like if the word inert means unmoving, does that mean the word ert means moving? No, that word just doesn't exist. There's a gap in our language. But often when we're faced with these lexical gaps, we feel incentivized to fill them in. For example, if the word postpone
He
means to
talks in a
reschedule later,
way.
does that mean prepone exists to reschedule earlier? Well, that word didn't exist until someone coined it like 100 years ago. And nowadays in many dialects, especially in India,
He talks
it's
in
a
such a
completely
way,
legitimate
dude.
word. This is called a back formation. When you
Cool, language is a thing. Semantics, baby. You gotta love them. He was fine. He's actually not the most, like, in terms of all, like, the annoying speakers there are, he is, like, he's not even that high on the totem pole of, like, people who talk in, like, that way. It's just, like, he's got a very, like, it's just a very YouTube accent. It feels like he has a way of talking. He just YouTubified the fuck out of himself. Which is fine. It's better for retention, but still. Like whenever I talk in like a pre-recorded video, like you know what I'm talking about. Like even I talk in that way, just like cringe YouTube way. It's just the YouTube way of talking. It's the way it is, bro. There's probably like he probably made a video about that. He should make a video about the YouTube accent. Like it's to bump engagement, bro. That's all it is. You're making everything sound way more exciting than it actually is. It's the influencer accent, bro. Yeah, that guy, 100% he has one. Are you kidding me? That accent, right? That's 100% influencer accent. Are you kidding? That guy's super influencer accent build. A video of it. Oh, that guy has one? He should probably make one. Feels like it would be up his wheelhouse. It feels like accents are like semantics related, right? No? Like the way you say things are just as important as like the words and the meanings. Because the way you say things, like there's a whole other like language is just one part of communication, right? What's like the one like the famous thing that they like to throw around? It's like it's the fucking like 90% of communication is nonverbal. I don't know if that's exactly true. 90%. It seems like a lot, but still, there's a lot of like nonverbal cues that we throw around that we don't even like think about. Yeah, body language and stuff. Not even just that, just like nonverbal things. Like we ran a news story recently on the Gen Z stare. Hello, Doggo. How you doing? We ran a story at our news station about the Gen Z stare. And it's like, yeah, it's just the Gen Z stare. It's like the new norm. No, it's when young people look at you for saying some head-ass shit. It's when you say something like stupid and I don't want to respond to it, so I just look at you. Like I'm sorry. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, you just asked me a really dumb question. What am I supposed to say to that? It's like standing next to the cleaning closet and saying, "Where are the cleaning supplies?" I'm just gonna look at you. To be a what? What the fuck? People are people are saying words in my chat that I don't understand. Roblox drama. Bad thing is bad, doggo. That's my opinion. It seems like a pretty clear-cut case of bad thing is bad here. This is like, dude, this is Moist Critical is going to be the goat of covering this shit because it's such an obvious bad thing is bad situation. Just watch the fucking Moist Critical video because all he does is give bad things or bad takes. So it's just like, yeah, just like, oh my god, look at this bad thing. Look how bad it is. You just asked me if we can make a wedding cake for tomorrow. Yeah, shit like that. It's like, just, I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? That you're a fucking idiot? You're dumb as bricks. I don't like Moisty. Yeah, I don't really fuck with him either. Ever since I saw his one debate with ever since I watched his one debate with fucking Sneeko about the age of consent, that's what turned me off. Because I was like indifferent to Moist Critical beforehand. But ever since I watched his one fucking debate with Sneeko about the age of consent, that's how I knew, like, this guy is such a fucking, like, he does not care about shit. He just wants to be, like, right and be, like, you know, and get credit for being right. That's all he wants to be. He just wants to, like, he wants to take the easy position and then just be correct. And everybody's like, oh my god, he's so fucking based. And, like, bro, you gave, like, the easiest level fucking one opinion of all time. What the fuck am I supposed to tell you? Like, what a boring opinion to have. Like, why are you making a fucking 13-minute video about this? I don't care. You're boring, dude. Have a difficult opinion to have. Say something complex about the topic. Say something interesting. Cover any topic that isn't blatantly obvious who's in the right and who's in the wrong. Like, do anything like that, and they never will, dude. Same thing with Ludwig. I think that's why I started to, like, have a little bit more fucking hatred towards Ludwig. Because ever since he started that Mogul Mail shit, bro, Mogul Mail is, like, the same thing. It's so fucking annoying, dude. I'm glad he stopped it. I think Ludwig was even more annoying with it. Because he would constantly throw around his fucking journalism degree like it had any weight. Like he was doing any fucking real journalism. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Ludwig, you weren't doing shit, bro. You were giving the most level 1 takes. That's all you do. That's fine. Again, it's fine if you want to give, like, level 1 takes and, like, you want to stay out of drama and you just want to, like, play video games and make money and be drama free. That's fine. I don't care if you're drama free, but just don't, like, don't pretend like you have, like, don't pretend like your opinion has any weight and then don't throw it around because it doesn't. Right? That's all I'm trying to say. Don't fucking throw around your opinion like it has weight. And then ever since Ludwig did that fucking, the one drinking stream, that shit, like, kind of, like, that really, like, that kind of dropped my respect for Ludwig to the fucking, like, I have very little respect for Ludwig. I think he's entertaining. I think he's a fun creator. But my respect for him as a person is just fucking, it's not really there. I don't really particularly care for him. His point was to make level 1 takes. Yeah, but it's shit and it's boring. Sheep when you are not a centrist. I don't care about not being I just care about, like, I want you to prove that you actually do some thinking about the things that you believe, right? I want you to actually do some critical thinking about, like show that you prove that you actually have done some, like, real critical thinking and you're willing to say, like, hey, you're willing to stick your neck in and say, hey, I've done some thinking, I've thought about this issue, and actually what I believe is something a little bit different from what the common consensus is. Like, break from the consensus a little bit. Just prove you've done even a little bit of thinking about it. Even if you agree with the consensus, just, like, prove that you've done a little bit of thought behind this topic. And they don't. They're very clearly just, like, It's like they did the fucking... dude, it's like they did the fucking research using Reddit comments. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. I think a really good situation that, like, you could have used this on was, like, fucking the George Not Found situation. You know that situation that caused all my fucking used-to-be friends to get fucking super pissy with me? Yeah, that one. I still stand on that tweet that I made about this situation. But it's like, yeah, cover that situation. Give it a little bit of a nuanced take. I think... You got cooked? Yeah, I did not get cooked. I was completely correct on that situation. People acting like George is some fucking horrific pedophile, dude. It was crazy. He was like some horrific, like, fucking evil pervert or something. It was crazy, dude. Just can't respect women's boundaries. Like, no, very clearly, like, consent was, like, fucking, was very, like, awkward. What was your take? I think George should have been better and more... It should have been... George should have been more fucking prepared. He should have taken more responsibility about consent. But ultimately, the situation was very murky. And so, I think that... I think my ultimate thought was, like, this probably should have been handled in private. But the girl... basically what happened... That one person cooked you? No, the fucking ace guy? No, he didn't cook me for shit. His take was dog shit. No, I'm complete. I think you're rage baiting here. I think I'm spotting out rage bait before it even happens. No, so basically what happened is that, like, it was like this girl and this famous Minecraft YouTuber at a party, and they were being flirty all night. And George started at one point, you know, later into the night, he started feeling her up a little bit. And she seemed into it. She seemed like she was fine with it. And then later, after the party was over, well, first of all, George found out that she was underage. And so he fucking immediately blocked her on everything. Or, like, he immediately stopped talking to her, like, instantly. But that's, like, a minor thing. It didn't even matter. She didn't tell anybody she was underage. So, like, it's whatever. And then it basically she started feeling really uncomfortable about, like, I got touched in this way and I didn't like it. And so she made a whole fucking twit longer about how George touched her inappropriately without her consent, basically. And basically what I was arguing is that, hey, I think George definitely was not in the right here. I think George, like whenever you are touching someone, like in a more intimate place, in a more physical place, you need to negotiate consent much more clearly. Obviously, you need to negotiate consent way more clearly because that is, like, way more, like, impactful. But also, like, if you are going to, like you were talking to this guy all night, you were flirting with this guy all night, you left him to get a drink and then came back to sit with him again after he was already like putting your hand on your thigh and everything. Like, he was already making advances, and you consistently came back and acted like everything was okay. So, like, I can understand why George in this situation is fucking confused about, like, where it actually stands. Because it's every single sign that you're giving this guy is go, go, go. This is going great. She's into it. You're into it. Everything's going great. But it ended up not going great. And instead of taking this, like, fucking mega viral by making a fucking twit longer accusing George of violating consent and boundaries, maybe just, like, I don't know, take it private. Talk to him a little bit. Wasn't she drunk and you were going to argue? I was not arguing semantics. What the fuck? No, I was arguing the situation. Should I bring up my old tweet about this? I think my old tweet was based. Maybe I worded it badly, but I think the ultimate feelings that I expressed in my tweet were correct. I think that it was people were acting like George was a fucking evil villain, bro. I was like, that's crazy. Like, obviously, he was not, like, an amazing fucking upstanding individual in this situation, but he also should be treated like he's a fucking worst person on earth. Very clearly, consent was murky. And I also think that that person was being fucking fed a bunch of, like, really victim shit. Basically, she was being conditioned into being a victim. You don't have to victimize yourself like that. I think that this is a situation where it's like, you don't have to like gain trauma from this. You don't have to be traumatized from this. This is something where you can look at it and say, damn, this was really uncomfortable and I didn't like it. And I'm going to take steps in the future to make sure I don't put myself in situations where shit like that can happen to me. I'm going to take a little bit more responsibility. I think that's something that you can do, and you can avoid that kind of trauma. You can use it as a learning experience instead of a traumatic one. Consent is murky. All you need to hear? No. What the fuck? There's so much nonverbal stuff that goes into communication. We can't just like ignore it entirely when sex is involved, bro. That's just not how these things work. This is just like, it's not. It's way more fucking, like, it's way more complicated than that, man. People are acting like fucking, like, people are acting like consent is a video game. How old were they? Well, she was underage. I think she was like 17 or 16, but she also did not tell anybody at all that she was underage. So she basically snuck into a club being underage. And George thought that she was like of age and touching it. And so basically when George found out that she was like, when George found out that she was a kid, he immediately fucking like, because like he was talking to her after, like flirting with her after, like in her DMs and shit. And then the moment that he found out like, oh, this actually like a kid, he immediately like stopped talking to her at all. Like, I'm not interested, which is exactly what he should do. Is exactly the correct response. She was, why was she drunk? They were probably in a club and they were drinking. I assumed he was drunk too. Does he not get any fucking like, so she's allowed to act like a dumbass, but he's not allowed to act like a dumbass? Like both parties were probably drunk in this situation. So I'm sure, like, again, when people, like, I don't know if you know what it's like to be drunk, but decision making is not at an all-time high, bro. Okay, you feel woozy. So I totally, like, again, especially in this situation, I don't think anything like that should be happening, but like shit is gonna happen, man. I don't drink. Yeah, exactly. I know what it's like to be drunk. I know what it's like to feel like I'm drunk. It is not like I'm not like, I understand that I'm not like completely, you know, coherent. I'm not making the best fucking decisions when I'm drunk. Like holy shit. Like I literally did a drunk stream. I got off stream and I got convinced to drink another beer, which is ultimately the beer that made me throw up in my toilet for 4 hours, bro. Like, bro, obviously being drunk does not increase your fucking tolerance for bullshit, bro. I got mega fucked up. All right. So I know what it's like to make dumb decisions when you're drunk. Okay. So yeah, consent was fucking murky, but also it's like, if you're gonna, like, I don't think that like she was leading him on like crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. Obvious, like we can have a nuanced take about the situation besides like George is the evil bastard who deserves to be fucking killed for what he's done to this poor woman who's done nothing wrong. This George is the evil bastard who should be fucking strung up by his ankles and be thrown and be pelted with tomatoes and fucking little rocks and shit, which is exactly how the internet was reacting to this, which was crazy. This is what I was fighting back against. He's more in the wrong. Yeah, I never said he was right. I think in the tweet I said, yeah, he was stupid, but I don't think we need to act like he's a fucking irredeemable. It was an uncomfortable situation that should have been better negotiated. I think George should take this as a learning example. Hey, maybe before you start feeling up on people, maybe just ask. That's what should happen. And that's what I was defending in my fucking tweet about this situation. Okay, so you are rage baiting, MJ. Thank you. You've proven my point. Yeah, I win. That's all I'm trying to say, okay? Like, hey, we can have a nuanced take on this conversation. I think that also this girl was being fed a bunch of bullshit by her friends or whatever, because I did not think this twitlonger was made in like good faith. I think she was getting told some fuck ass shit by some fuck ass people about like, I'm gonna take down this guy's career. But I said he's cooked. You? I'm not insecure. I just think you're stupid. It's not an insecurity thing. That's crazy. You are rage baiting. What a crazy... Insecure is actually W, bro. Calling me insecure, that's actually a W. Holy shit. You're actually crazy. MJ's going crazy on that shit. I know for a fact that MJ does not give a shit about this. I know for a fact that MJ does not care at all about this particular issue. He's not interested. He does not. It does not matter to him at all. He just knows that it gets me off. It sets me off, and that's all he wants. But okay, buddy. Yeah, he did. You know what? He did. Ace he epically owned me in the marketplace of ideas. I had no fucking response. I got epically destroyed. I just couldn't handle his epic facts and logic, bro. I got owned. Fucking destroyed, dude. And make you based. It does because that, you know what, MJ? I've heard your arguments, and I actually agree with you now. You're right. I was just trying to be different. I was trying to be quirky, dude. Fuck. How could I have been so stupid? How could I have been so stupid? All I was trying to do is be quirky and different. I wasn't actually trying to have a good opinion. Thanks, little bro. Hey, man. I just have to... I think it's important for me to realize when I'm wrong and when I'm right, you know? Yeah, you got to work on that one day. One day. Yeah, one day. One day I'll learn how to be based, bro. Like Chad MJ. I think MJ has never been wrong because he's never had an opinion. MJ is actually like the Ludwig of my chat. MJ is actually just the Ludwig, but in chatter form. He just doesn't give a shit. No, that's the actual secret. It's not that he cares, it's just that he doesn't care. He doesn't even have the level 1 take because, you know, he doesn't care enough to even have a take, you know? To have the level 1 take would mean that you cared enough to have a take. MJ just doesn't have a take. What's some drama that you care about, MJ? What's some drama that you have an opinion on? Is there any drama that you have an opinion on? Are you just indifferent to drama entirely? You just try to avoid it? Are you not a gossiper? You fuck with the goss? I'm kind of on a run right now. I could throw it away very easily though, because there's still like 3 more minutes of this map to play as I just run into a piece of grass, so that'll chunk about a half a second. Oof, kind of ugly on that turn, I think. Yeah. I think I'm bleeding more time at the next checkpoint. I could be crazy, though. There's still a really hard turn coming up. I just don't know when it's going to hit. Well, here's one. Yikes! Oh, fuck. What an ugly turn. Who's bleeding time? Me, I say with my arm outstretched. Oh, I run over a piece of grass. Fuck me. Oh, it's so over. That was pretty good, though. Good turn, good turn. Gotta celebrate our successes as much as we, you know, harp on our failures. Good turns, good turns. Oh, I fucking jumped it too hard. I jimmied the stick too hard. Oh no. Oh no. This is the hard turn I was thinking of. No, give me my time. No. No! That was the turn I was scared of, this exact turn. Fuck! Oh, what a shame, what a shame. I should probably end stream anyway. What a disappointment, bro. We have to choose what fiefdom we're going to be a part of, okay? Sheep. What is this?
I think the most interesting thing about the
Not this guy,
it
dude.
follows predictable patterns.
Not-
For example, take the sentence, "Hey guys, today we're trying this new makeup brand from Sephora."
Not this
In our
fucking
example,
guy.
You'll notice the uptalk always starts with a rising tone on the final stress syllable. That'll be the hey.
New Roblox
or.
CEO might step
And then
down.
there
Hey,
are
that's
high
huge,
tones
bro.
on the following
I mean, he's
syllable.
probably gonna
Guys,
get a
it's
massive
rough.
payout, so it's not like the
Usually
worst thing in the
add
world
more
for him. He's like,
tones
oh
to
no,
this
I
makeup
stopped
brand.
having a
That's
job and I
what's
get a
in the
massive
box.
payout.
So,
Oh,
hey
tragedy.
guys, today we're
Damn
trying
it.
this
Oh,
new
goddamn it.
makeup brand from Sephora.
All my stock is gonna
In
get
this
paid
case,
out.
the stress is
Fuck,
on
no,
make,
damn
so
it.
that
I'm gonna have
also
millions of
rises on
dollars.
high tones on up and brand. And this is where the influencer accent deviates from its origins in the Valley Girl accent, because the Valley Girl accent would never stress makeup brand, but the influencer
Cool. Good to know, dog. Man, should I join John Top shit? It'd be kind of cringe if I did, I think. I think joining Joe Feel shit. Is this a Joe Feel shit? This is the Josh Elm Islands. Do you want to be part of a group rich in friendship, fun, and minerals? Yikes. Oof. I don't know about all that. John Top, Joe Feel. Who's running this particular one? This particular. This is the Principality of White Harbor. Who's running this? Sitz Krieg. I don't know who that guy is. He seems pretty cool. Maybe I should join that guy. Let's have this one. The Crown Lands. Should I work for the Crown Lands? Am I allowed to work for the Crown Lands? I should... I guess everybody's part of it. Maybe I should just live in the Crown Lands, bro. Oh, and the motto is cut off one ball and two more grow back. Oh, they need builders. Oh, I'm not a good enough builder for this. I just want to live in the Crown Lands. Or help out with building, I think. Just like help out placing blocks or mining blocks. Because I can be helpful like that. We'll see. I'll let myself shop around, I think. I don't like commit. I hate commitment because I'm scared of people. Alright, everybody. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun, but I've got to get out of here. I will talk to you gamers tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be playing Roblox, and we will be getting groomed. We will not be getting... That's a joke I'm not going to make. We will not be getting groomed. Or maybe we will, because there's going to be just pedophiles running crazy on Roblox these days. Shout out. It's a grooming stream. Now that schlep is gone, bro, we're all doomed, bro. Pedophiles are gonna go crazy. Is sheep the new schlep? No. No. Absolutely the fuck not. Are you kidding me? No, I'm gonna go eat a frozen pizza and fucking watch a YouTube video, okay? Either way, peace. Bye!